Hey guys, this is RXT Gamer from RXT Gaming and welcome to my first Runescape tutorial. In this Runescape tutorial I'm going to show you how to complete the Stronghold Security Dungeon. Now Stronghold Security Dungeon can be found in Barbarian Village, which is most easily accessible from Varrock. So if we load up the world map I'll show you how to get here. Okay, so the easiest way of getting here is from Varrock, but if you're not in Varrock and you're still in Lumbridge, the easiest way is to follow the road north up until you get into Varrock, and then take the path west until you reach Barbarian Village. In Barbarian Village you'll find this rocky outcrop in the centre here. As you can see, it's having a bit of lag. Right, someone's requesting my assistance. But you'll see this rocky outcrop in the middle, and there's one rock here with a hole in the middle. This actually enters to the dungeon. Now before you go into the dungeon I do recommend you pick up some food. And I'm just using some low level food, some salmon and some trout. And just a quick note, as you can see I've already done tried to record this before, and I've already done the first floor, and I already collected the reward. So please just ignore that for now and we'll continue with the video. So just climb down the entrance here. You come into this room here with basically there's a portal, there's the entrance to the dungeon, and there's the Dead Explorer. I recommend searching the Dead Explorer to get the Stronghold of Security notes. Read through this if you haven't done this before, but if you have done it before and you're just looking at the best way to get through it, you don't really need this because you probably know what it's about. Now as you can see I've just uploaded the map which will show you the quickest way through the dungeon. So if you just follow the white line you will find the fastest way through the dungeon. Okay, so now you see that, you'll just see me running through the dungeon here. Usually you'll get security questions when you open up this gate of war, which basically says what's the best way to protect your account. Do these as it will help your account stay safe. For some reason I don't seem to get this, so if anyone knows the answer to why I'm not getting the security questions on this account, please post in the comments section below. So yeah, it's just a case of running through the doors. This dungeon is the easiest because the monsters are fairly low level, and none of them are aggressive as well. These dungeons are very good for leveling and for making money as well when you're at low levels. So when I do some combat guides and stuff like that, the lower level stuff, I will show you this dungeon quite a lot, as it's probably one of my favourite dungeons to level it up to level 40 in the combat stats, but you'll see that in a future video. So as you can see, we've now reached the rewards room, and if you come over here you have the gift of peace in the middle. If you open the gift of peace, as you can see, I've already claimed the reward, but it will give you 2,000 GP, and it will also give you a emote, and the emote that you get is the flap emote. Now if you combine this with a chicken costume that you might have got off the Easter update, or you know, I don't know if anyone has it, but if you do, then it will actually enhance that emote. But anyway, swiftly moving on, if you come down to this ladder here, as you saw on the map, I did that, you will get a warning message. Just click yes, continue, and you come into the second floor. So as you can see, I've uploaded the second map, and as I say, it's just a case of following the white line. This one's a little bit less. This isn't as long. Doesn't take as long to complete, but this one is slightly more dangerous because the monsters are aggressive. So as you can see, it's just me now running through the dungeon. Eat only when you need to, because the food will come in value later. As you can see, I get hit for a 30 there. You know, it's not too bad because you'll only pull one monster at a time because it's not a multi-combat area, so you should be fine if you're low level. But if you do get below half health, I recommend just eating, just to keep you alive. I'm doing this at level 4, so the higher level you are, the easier that this is. Yeah, so this dungeon is pretty easy to run through though. There's only a few doors that you need to go through, and the dungeon isn't that long. In this dungeon, as you've seen on the map with the little key that's on there, this dungeon contains spiders, I believe it also contains skeletons, zombies, and not spiders, sorry, flesh crawlers. Zombies, skeletons, and rats. The flesh crawlers are especially good for XP, and you'll find quite a lot of players actually level here. So as you can see, we come through to the rewards room now, and this one has the the grain of plenty. If you search this, it will give you a 3000 GP, and you also unlock the slap head emote. Okay, so swiftly moving on, we now go down to the 3rd floor. Again, you will get a warning message, just ignore it, you should be fine as long as you've got food. So yeah, you now come into this rather very graphic dungeon floor. So here's the map. As I say, it's simple as last time, just follow the white line. Now this dungeon you will have a little bit of trouble with if you are low level, because some of the monsters in here can hit pretty hard. None will be able to one-shot you, so as long as you keep up on your food, you should be fine. Right, so as you can see, I'm now just running through the dungeon. This is in here you do get giant spiders. Try and ignore them. Try and as quickly as possible get through before they get you. These are level 50s. These are actually pretty tough mobs. As you can see, nearly half hits me, so I'm going to eat some food. Oh, I just got the the task complete for Om Nom Nom. Yeah, so you just want to run through this here. As you can see, there are some high level players here leveling, because this area is very good for leveling. You see it's level 95. It's one of the best free to play high level combat leveling places. You get this little room in the middle where you don't actually have any mobs, so this is a good place to heal if you want to. As you can see, it also contains scorpions and these creatures here, which are the cats abelpons. Don't know if I've pronounced that right, probably not, but these can hit very hard. So as you can see, I'm actually gonna, even though I don't really need to, I'm gonna heal, because I know that these guys can hit very hard, and if they get 2 shots off on me, then I could die. But no, I get through it pretty simply. You go through these last set of doors here, and you get through to the rewards room. Now you'll see on the map that all these dungeons have names. I could never remember them, so I've put them on the map so you can just have a look at them. And you get this reward chest here, which is the box of health. Opening it, you will receive 5k GP rewards, and you get the idea emote, which is this one. Now, you can stop here and not run the rest of the dungeon if all you came down here was for starting gold, but I do recommend doing it because you can get fancy boots, and also if you're still a bit unsecure about your security of your account, you will learn more. And also, at much higher levels, when you go down to the last dungeon to level, you will get, you do need to level here, so it's much easier to complete the quest and get the teleport. Now, as you can see, I'm not going to go down here first, because when you come down here, you come actually into a room full of aggressive mobs. So what you need to do is heal up here if you haven't healed up already. You can see I'm showing you the map of the floor below. Just following the map, follow the white lines. It's pretty simple. But when you go down, be prepared to run as soon as possible, because otherwise you will get ganked on. I was lucky here and they didn't attack me for whatever reason, but now I'm not going to complain. So this dungeon is very easy to follow, but this dungeon itself is actually really dangerous in terms of monsters, because they can one-shot you if you are extremely unlucky. So make sure you have food, especially as you come through them. There's really only one room that you need to run through that has really dangerous mobs, which is this here, which has the Anku and the ghosts in here, which are level 77 to level 86, I believe is the highest level monster. So as you can see, I'm preparing to get through. What I like to do is adjust my camera angle so I can actually hit the door as soon as I go through. And it's just a case of running now. And luckily I pull an Anku, which can be pretty bad. But I do get through here pretty unscathed and go through the last couple of doors. Now this is the final reward room, as you could call it, and this one contains the Cradle of Life. And upon searching the Cradle of Life, you get the option to choose between 2 boots. So you have the fighter boots and the stylish boots. Now I usually take the stylish boots because they do look pretty cool. They have no influence whatsoever on your stats, so don't feel obliged to take one for whatever reason, but I'm going to take the colourful ones. So you get these lovely pair of boots, and you also get the last emote, which is the stomp. And yeah, that's basically the end of the dungeon. So if you actually now come up this bone chain, it will climb you all the way back up through the dungeon. And as you can see, we're finished. So thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. I hope this has been very informative for you, and I really recommend doing this because it has many benefits, such as for low level players you do get a good starting amount of GP. It unlocks a very predominant leveling dungeon throughout the whole of your leveling in RuneScape, and also it teaches you how to keep your account secure. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.